I hated my dad. My father is a very aggressive, violent man. He's from Jamaica. He had 2 nightclubs, so if you know anything about those scenes, he's a very powerful man back in New Jersey, back during that time. He was very abusive to my mom, very abusive to me and my sisters, so much so that I used to pray every day that God would kill him. The Marines came to our high school my senior year, and I always heard the stories about the Marine Corps and what they could do and everything. And so I went to the recruiter and I just asked him, I said, can you teach people how to kill? He says, yes. He said, that's what we do best. And from that moment there, I said, sign me up. And I had every intentions of going to the Marine Corps, learn how to fight, learn how to shoot. I'd never shot a weapon before. And come back to Paterson, New Jersey and kill my dad. What's crazy is I never ever thought about the consequences. I just said to myself, something has to be done. I'm gonna kill my dad, my mom's gonna be protected, my sisters are gonna be protected, and they're not gonna go through this crap anymore. And it was in the Marine Corps when I got saved. Christ came into my life. The hatred left. Instead of me hating my dad and wanting him to die, I started praying and asking God to save his life. I remember making a vow that I was never ever going to be like my dad. I got married, had 3 boys, and I remember one Sunday morning get my boys up because that was my responsibility. And I was like, come on guys, you guys are playing around, we need to get to church. I'm serving communion. And for whatever reason, that Sunday was just a bad Sunday. And I started pounding my fist, and I started yelling at them, hurry up, get in the car, da-da-da. And as we're driving to church, man, we're driving to church, I'm serving communion that Sunday, and I happened to look at my wife, and I looked in the back seat at my kids, and all 3 of my boys were in the back seat crying, sniffing, and my wife was just sitting there, and she wouldn't even look at me. And that's when it hit me. I said, you know what, man? I said, you are just like your father. And for me, that was a turning point, man. I told my kids I'm sorry, I love them. I asked them to forgive me. I asked my wife to forgive me. And that started the transformation, man, because even though you're not violent or beating on the kids and stuff like that, you still can push them away by your tone of your voice and by your characteristics like that. And so God has been working with me to change that. And now I have 3 beautiful sons, 2 of them are married. I have a beautiful daughter, and we're all close. And you can see God in our lives, man. As long as you're living, you gotta keep loving, you gotta keep learning, you gotta keep listening with the intent to hear and do something about it.